Hello and welcome back to Joe's Math Tools. In our expression, hello and welcome back to Joe's Math Tools. In our session today, we are simplifying an algebraic expression using our distributive property. And in this question, we're working with a lot more negatives than we usually do. So if you're ready to see how this is done, let's get started. So we are going to begin simplifying our expression. And remember, if you are up for the challenge today, feel free to pause the video, attempt to simplify the expression for yourself, and then you can always unpause the video when you're ready and work along with me to see if you and I got the exact same answer. Okay, so we have gone through several videos so far on how to apply our distributive property when we're simplifying parentheses. So for this session, all of the working that will be done for our question will be done within the question itself. We are not going to the side because I think at this point we should be ready to master all of the skills we've learned so far. So let's begin. We're going to be distributing our 9 to k, and 9 times k will equal to 9k. We'll distribute our 9 to our 5. So 9 times, remember our minus sign will be operating as a negative sign in this case. So 9 times negative 5 will equal to negative 45. So now that we have simplified our first parentheses, let's move to our second one. And remember that in this distribution, I will also be using the minus sign with my 7, and the minus sign in this case will begin to operate as a negative sign. So we'll have negative 7 being multiplied to k, which will equal to negative 7k. And then my negative 7 will be multiplied to my negative 3. Remember taking that sign in front, which will equal to a positive 21 because you know that negative times negative equals a positive. So that would be a positive 21. Okay, so now let's begin collecting our like terms. So we have 9k and 7k. And when 9 subtracts 7, we will get 2k. And then we have 45 being added to 21, and with our negative 45 plus 21, we are now moving into our rules for integers, which tells us if the signs in front of our two terms or our constants, in this case we're working with numbers, so our constants are different, we will be subtracting the numbers. So when 45 subtracts 21, we will get 24, and we will be keeping the sign in front of the larger number. I remember that in looking at numbers, you're not looking at the sign, we're looking at the numbers itself, which is 45 and 21. And since 45 is larger than 21, the sign in front of 45 is a minus or a negative. So we're going to put that negative sign back. So we will put in our negative 24. So there you have it. We just simplified our terms when we had a lot more negative signs or minus signs involved. I remember that with these type of questions, try not to get nervous or panic or even punk out before you begin working out the questions. Remember that you just simply need to apply the rules that you've already learned and begin to work out the question. The steps will be easy, but the best thing and the most important thing that you need to do is to always get started and make sure that you write out all of your steps if you need to, or perform it working at the side like I usually do. But whatever you need to do to make your work easy so that it's simple for you to follow, make sure that you apply those steps. And when you're ready to see your next video, make sure that you always return back to Joe's Math Tools where we make math easy.